I was watching BBC Midlands Today this evening, and it's Brexit Day, of course. They were in Sedgley, just around the corner from where I live, and it featured Bill Etheridge, well-known local politician. The thing that really caught my eye, though, was the Welsh flag, the wrong way round. Anyway, I tweeted BBC Midlands Today, and Bill Etheridge said it was great to see him on there, looking very good indeed, but could they turn the flag the other way? Anyway, Bill retweeted that. I said to him, an idea came into my mind. Bill, are you up for an interview for my blog? He said, his exact words were, yeah, come over. 5 minutes later, I was there, and this is the interview. A little bit grainy and not so clear because we were outside. As you can imagine, it was a busy and noisy Sedgley working men's club this evening. Bill, you're a well-known figure in Sedgley, of course, and it goes without saying, this is a happy day for you indeed.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. 10 years of battling that I've done to get towards this point, working with not just famous people like Nigel Farage, but actually all the people around here as well. And I think on nights like tonight, actually, I'd like to say thank you to everyone, because without everyone putting together, it doesn't matter about people like me with a big gob shouting it, it needs everyone to help. And I even got a message off Nigel earlier, and he wanted to pass on his regards to the people of this area, saying that we stood fast and that he was really proud of us.
Well, Bill, you were a councillor in Sedgley, of course, with UKIP, and then you were an MEP over in Brussels. All of those years of battling away, maybe frustrations at times. Well, it's all come good in the end.
Oh, there were times when it was really, really difficult. And, you know, when you go over there to Brussels, you have to experience it to understand it. You've got this whole system against you, and everyone there absolutely hates you. And it's, you know, it's all right, I can take it. I'm a, you know, big, tough lad. But after a while, day in, day out for 5 years, battling away, and then you see stuff going on at home where there were people trying to undermine the referendum at home as well. There were times when it felt like despair. And to get to this point now, I couldn't be happier. I think when it gets to 11 o'clock, I'll finally believe it.
And back to the referendum on June, of course, 2016, almost 4 years ago. That must have been a big encouragement, just the fact that we had a referendum.
Well, I don't think we'd have had it without Nigel. I think actually Nigel's push with UKIP actually got to the point where the Conservative Party was looking at the polling and they were losing support and they were going to lose power. So Cameron had to do it. Basically, all of us forced Cameron to do it. Then once he'd done it, all of us won the referendum. It's great. How many times in your life can you think of something that everyday people have changed the way that the authorities want to run the country? I can't think of anything else. This is amazing. It's unique. It's miraculous. Only in Britain could this happen.
And that referendum, of course, it was the biggest turnout in modern times in terms of voting numbers. So the next day, you must have been pretty excited, to say the least. But how did you feel then when the Remainers started to chip away and do all they could to undermine the democratic will of the British people?
Well, I was overwhelmed with excitement. So in fact, I'll tell you something, I didn't sleep for 3 days. I didn't sleep at all. But over the course of time, when they were chipping away at us, I was never worried actually about the West Midlands and about the Black Country in particular. I was never worried because because I always made a point of coming back. Because I think too many of the politicians, they get elected and they disappear to London or Brussels or whatever and lose touch with everyone else. I used to come back and sit in the pubs and chat to everyone. And all it did was made us more determined. I was concerned about the rest of the country, I've got to admit. But, you know, we got there. And places like Dudley in the Black Country, standing firm, has made a difference. We have made a difference, honestly. This is our win.
And finally, Bill, what about those people who did vote Remain and genuinely believe that they made the right decision? What message would you personally give to them?
Well, I respect anyone with a different opinion. You know, I've got one of my best mates from school's a rampant socialist. You know, we've got different opinions, but at the end of the day, it's settled now. Now we go forward as a whole country and make it work. Even if it's not what you wanted, the opportunities are there. Things will improve only if we all come together. So let's put it behind us. Let's celebrate tonight, or commiserate if you're unhappy. But then tomorrow, let's build a country that everyone in the world can look at and be envious of.
Bill, great words of inspiration there. Thank you for your time so much. I'll let you get back to celebrations. I'm just going to back away now. Are you going to put your hat on for us?
Victory!